Koyenchikov. I like it. It's exactly as I pictured. A quiet, pleasant village, not too large, the perfect place for a new school teacher to begin his career. Well, to be honest, I did spend mornings for 2 years in a small children's school in Moscow, teaching tiny tots rudimentary spelling and numbers. But this is my first bona fide professional appointment as a full-time schoolmaster. Actually, I never even heard of Koyenchikov until I saw it in an advertisement that a Dr. Zubritsky placed in the college journal. Although the position was in a remote village in the Ukraine, I jumped at the chance. But I don't mind telling you that my heart is pounding with excitement. I have this passion for teaching. Greek, Latin, astronomy, classic literature. Oh, I get goosebumps just thinking about it. I don't see anyone around. Maybe I'm a little early. I'm one of those extremely eager and enthusiastic people who's up at the crack of dawn every morning ready to begin his work. This is a very, very auspicious day in my life.
I'm sure Dr. Zubritsky will explain this all to me. You've been most helpful, Citizen Znansky. I enjoyed our chat.
As did I, Master Tuchensky. You know, he is not the only one that can have private thoughts. I can have private thoughts as well. Trouble is, I can never think of a thought to have in private. Oh, I must be on my way. Good day, Schoolmaster.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
Oh, yes.
itchy cough, and all's well.
Great.
9 o'clock,
Excuse me, sir.
all's well.
It may have been all well for him, but I was beginning to have my doubts.
Oh, good morning, Postman.
Good morning, Baker.
A beautiful sunny day, isn't it?
Is it? Haven't looked up yet. Oh, yes. Lovely. Very nice.
Do I have any mail?
No, I'm sorry. I'm the postman. I have all the mail.
My sister in Odessa hasn't been feeling well. I was hoping I would hear from her.
It's very hard to hear all the way from Odessa. Perhaps she wrote you a letter. I'll look.
Fish! Fresh fish! Nice fresh flounder and halibut. A good piece of carp for lunch?
Good morning, Angela.
How about a nice piece of haddock? Is that a beautiful fish?
Those aren't fish. Those are flowers.
Didn't even catch anything today. Why should I suffer because a fisherman had a bad day? Try the carp. It smells gorgeous.
I don't have any letters here from your sister, but I do have a nice letter from the shoemaker's cousin. Would you like that?
Is she feeling well? I hate reading bad news.
No. In perfect health. Take it. You'll enjoy it.
Here.
Doesn't your daughter live with you?
It's a good thing. Otherwise, I never hear from her.
Oh, good morning. I am Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky, and I'm the new schoolmaster.
Michigan the postman.
Slovich the baker.
Jenschner, remember.
How do you do? I was just speaking to a shepherdess named Snetsky.
Oh, yes. Something Snetsky. You know her well.
She was pleasant enough, although, and I hope I don't seem unkind, somewhat deficient in her mental alertness.
That's Snetsky, all right. She was kicked in the head by a horse.
Oh, well, what a pity. When was that?
Tuesday, Wednesday, twice on Friday, and all day Saturday.
What lovely and fragrant wares you have to sell now. Perhaps I might buy some for my new employer. How much are they, please?
Well, the flounders, 2 croquettes, and halibuts.
I beg your pardon?
If that's too much, I have a nice whitefish for 1.5.
Perhaps the dialect is a little bit different in this part of the country. I am very eager to begin my new duties. Would one of you be so kind as to direct me to the home of Dr. Zabritsky?
Oh, that way.
Thank you. Perhaps I'll go in the one direction you haven't pointed to. A pleasure meeting you all. Oh, good day. Have you found your sheep yet?
No, not yet.
White fish.
What's that?
The new schoolmaster.
Another one? I just met one a few minutes ago. They must be having a convention here. Captain Sekovich up on the hill isn't going to be very happy about this.
That's right. Count Yosekovich doesn't like new school teachers.
Why?
He's afraid they'll break the curse.
What curse?
The one that has made us stupid since the day we were
Oh, that one!
Yes, I've been stupid for 41 years. How about you, Snetsky?
I'll be done. 23 next July.
And you, Slavich?
31 for me. How about you, Angela?
I am 22.
That corner must be about 40 miles from here.
Ye. A-R-B. That right?
I don't know. Sounds good to me.
keep my health, and I am the magistrate, so because I am the magistrate, law and order must be preserved.
Did you want a prescription?
For what?
I don't know. Some people like prescriptions. Here, take this to the druggist. Pick out something you like and take it 3 times a day with a little water. Goodbye, sir.
How much do I owe you, doctor?
Oh, forget it. Forget it. If I ever go to medical school, you can say it.
Nikolai! What? Nikolai! Nikolai! He's here! He's here, Nikolai! He's come. He arrived not 2 minutes ago. He's young. He looks strong, determined. Maybe he'll be the one, Nikolai. Maybe this one will finally be our salvation.
Calm yourself, Linya. Who's come? Who'll be our salvation?
The new, what do you call them? The ones who, they come and they, we had one once, but no more.
I know who you mean.
They have a place, and then you go to the place,
And they point to you and they say, they ask,
and if you don't, they say, why didn't you? And next time I'll make you.
and he's outside.
He's just down the street.
Well, show him in, Linya. Show him in. Pray God this is the one who will save us and all of Napoleon's cop from this dreadful, oh God, what is it we have again?
I know what you mean. It sounds like nurse,
Nurse.
or hers,
Nurse.
something like that.
Or something. Or is it a knock?
We have a knock.
Yes, sir. Open the knock. The other way. Turn the handle, pull the door. Yes.
Won't you come in, young man?
Yes, please, come in.
Dr. Zubritsky? Madame Zubritsky? I am delighted to be here in Koyenchikov. I am Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky.
So you're the new.
Yes, I am he.
Linya, it is he. The new.
But you look so young to be a.
Not at all. I'm sure in time you will find that I am, if I may say so, one of the best young... Well, I don't want to seem immodest.
No, please, be modest. We love you, modest.
The more modest, the better. The best young what? What?
The best young teacher in all of Russia.
A teacher. He's a teacher. The new teacher is here.
Thank God the teacher is here.
Thank you. I'm most gratified with this most warm and overwhelming reception.
Linya, get the teacher a cup of tea. And take off your coat, teacher. Oh, no, I insist. Please, take off your coat.
Thank you.
Make yourself at home, teacher. Sit down, teacher. Sit down, teacher.
Would you like some tea, teacher?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Or some paper and pens, teacher? Or perhaps you'd like to start teaching right away, teacher?
Well, no one's more eager than I am. Madame Zubritsky, this is for you.
Oh, whitefish.
Well, there are a few questions I wanted to ask you first.
Questions. That's what they are. When they ask and you don't know, he knows. He knows what questions are. I can tell he's going to be a good teacher.
Would you be so kind, Master Tolchinsky, to ask us a question? Any question at all?
It would mean so much to us. It's been so long since someone's asked us a good school question. Please.
Well, there are questions and there are questions. Would you like a question on mathematics? A question dealing with science? Or perhaps a philosophical question?
The first one. Ask us that one. That one sounds good. The philosophical one.
Very well, if you wish. What is the purpose of man's existence?
What a question. Linya, have you ever heard such a beautiful question?
I'm speechless. To think someone would ask us a question like that.
Are you interested in the answer?
Not today, thank you. To be asked a question like that in one's lifetime is more than we ever expected. Please give the answer to someone more worthy than us.
But it's your birthright. Knowledge is everyone's birthright.
Everyone not born in Kolyachkov.
I don't understand.
You would if you knew about the nurse.
What nurse?
Not the nurse, the hearse.
The hearse.
He means the purse.
What kind of nurse?
The kind of person inflicts the wrath of God upon all poor souls and fortunate enough to be born in this pitiful village.
Do you mean perhaps a curse?
A curse! That's what it is. I knew it sounded something like that.
You're so close. So close.
What is this curse you speak of, Dr. Zubinski?
William, bolt the door and draw the curtains.
I can't draw curtains. I can draw a cat or a fish.
Never mind.
How do you want me for?
That's low enough. Get the book. It's on the shelf. Young man, have you ever heard of the curse of Kolyanchikov?
I can't say that I have.
You can't say that? It's not hard to say. Even Linda can say it.
Kolyanchikov.
What is this curse, Doctor?
200 years ago, a curse was placed on this village that struck down every man, woman, child, and domestic animal, including several ancestors for generations to come, leaving each and every one of them with, and you may find this hard to believe, with no more intelligence than a bump on a log.
Doctor, I don't believe in curses. Curses are old wives' tales.
You're thinking of Noichka. In Noichka, all old wives have tails. Ours is all the other.
But where did this curse come from? And who would inflict such a cruel punishment on such a peaceful and simple village?
Who indeed? It's all documented here in the Book of Curses. I thought you said you dusted this.
I did. I put dust on it yesterday.
Here, read for yourself. The page is marked.
Ooh, it's all sticky.
We marked it with maple syrup. Read it to us.
On the morning of April 2nd, in the year 1691, in the village of Kolyanchikov, two young people fell hopelessly in love.
I knew it. Whenever young people fall in love, you know a curse is coming.
But surely you've heard all this before.
Many times. We just never really understood it. It's a very well thought out curse.
So what happens?
The boy was a young, handsome, but illiterate farmer named Kazimir Yosefovich. The girl was a daughter of the most learned man in town, Mikhail Zubritsky.
Zubritsky. I've heard that name before.
I've seen it. On our front door. Somewhere in our village.
It's on your front door. Your name is Zubritsky.
One moment. That means the young girl in the curse is possibly related to our front door.
Mind you, I'm dealing with the intelligentsia now. I continue. The young girl's name was Sophia Zubritsky. Doctor, may I ask the name of your young daughter?
Sophia.
Sophia? Sophia Zubritsky, the identical name of the girl in the curse over 200 years ago.
I don't believe it. Unless our daughter's been lying about her age.
The match was doomed from the start. When Sophia's father learned that young Casimir was illiterate, he forbade Sophia ever to see him again. 6 months later, Sophia married a young student, and that winter, Casimir, distraught and despondent, took his own life by plowing his own grave and planting himself into it. Upon hearing of his son's death, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yosefovich, excuse me. Casimir's father, Vladimir Yosefovich, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yosefovich, who caused people to tremble at the mention of his name.
Mention his name.
Yes, please.
Casimir's father, Vlad, and so, sometimes known as a sorcerer, because of his ability to summon the powers of the devil himself, brought all his wrath and fury down upon Kolyanchikov.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
A curse upon all who dwell in Kolyanchikov. May the daughter of Mikhail Zubritsky, murderer of my only son, be struck down by the ignorance that caused my son's death. May stupidity engulf her brain. May incompetence encumber her faculties. May common sense become uncommon, and reason become unreasonable. May her children be cursed as well, and their children for eternity. May all who live in Kolyanchikov be born in ignorance, and die in ignorance, unable vengeance has been satisfied.
That would explain why the train doesn't stop here.
Yeah, it would. My initial impulse was to panic. Even my secondary impulse was to panic. To educate is one thing. To break curses is another.
Excuse me, but are you all right, Master Tolchinsky?
Yes, I'm fine. I was just thinking.
Lady, did you hear that? He was thinking.
He was thinking.
What's it like?
You mean you don't know what thinking is?
I don't, and she certainly doesn't.
Thinking? Ah, yes, thinking. It's the thoughts that come to one's mind. It's the process which enables us to make decisions.
Decisions. No, I don't think we're capable of that.
But surely you know what it is you want.
Oh, dear God, yes. We desperately want someone to help us. Not so much for us. We've already lived our lives, but for our child. Our sweet daughter, Sophia.
Did you hear what you just said?
No, I wasn't listening.
It was a decision. You decided to help your daughter because you thought about it. You are capable of thought. You think.
No, I don't think so. It just came out.
Yes, out of your head, where your brain is lodged. The center of thoughts. And if it's possible to have even one tiny, infinitesimal, insignificant thought, then it's possible to expand those thoughts to ideas. Ideas into comprehension. Comprehension into creativity. And finally, supreme intelligence.
Would I be able to open up jars? I have terrible trouble opening jars.
Be firm, Leon. Be staunch. Patience. We will break this curse, I promise you, by the simple, everyday, painstaking power of education. But we must begin at once. I should like to start by seeing your daughter, Sophia.
Well, you can't see her from here. She's up in her room. We would have to send her.
Do as the schoolmaster asks.
But she may be taking her singing lessons now.
She takes singing lessons? From whom?
A canary. He does the best he can.
No, just for two.
I understand. The girl, madame, please.
Remember, sweetheart, up the stairs and to the left. 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 You'll find her a quiet, delicate, sensitive girl. Not like the others in the village. She's always occupied.
Occupied with what?
Oh, she does interesting things. Like touching things. Wood, paper, metal. She likes drinking water.
Master Tolchinsky, may I present our daughter? Sophia Irina Milenia Subritsky. Sophia, this is the new schoolmaster, Leon Tolchinsky.
Is that my breath that has just been taken away? Is that vision before me human? Or have I too been cast under the spell? Never have I felt such a stirring beneath my breast. Watch it, Leon. She is your pupil, not the object of your dormant feelings of passion. Excuse me.
You know what he was just doing, Sophia? He was thinking. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, Mama.
I'm Papa. She's Mama.
Won't you please sit down, Mr. Brinsky?
Do it just how we showed you. She did it. She did it. Wasn't that a wonderful scene?
Yes. Very nice. Lovely. Mr. Brinsky, may I call you Sophia?
Sophia?
It's your name, sweetheart.
Say yes, darling. Say yes, you may call me Sophia.
Please, madame. You must allow the girl to answer for herself. I should like very much to be your friend. Would it please you if I called you Sophia?
It's been so long since she's taken a test.
I think she wants to say something.
I would be very pleased to have you call me Sophia.
There you are.
I'm so proud. So proud.
Get a grip, Leon. Nothing in life comes easy. I should like to ask you a few very simple questions. If I am to begin your education, it is best that I know at what point to begin. It won't be taxing, I promise you. I would never want to be the cause of a furrow or a frown on that fair face. Now then, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Yes. Is it red ask you again, Sophia. What is your favorite color?
Why is he being so hard on her? This isn't a university.
Color.
Every reason to believe that under ordinary circumstances, you have the capabilities of being an extremely bright and intelligent young woman. That somewhere deep inside you is an intellect just trying to be heard. That you have enormous powers of reason. But someone has put a cloud over those powers. And it is my intention to remove this cloud, so that enlightenment can once more shine through those unbelievably deep brown eyes. Now, answer me. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color
Yes?
is yellow.
Yellow. Her favorite color is yellow. Why, Sophia? Why is yellow your favorite color?
Because it doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
I think she's wrong. I think it's blue that doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
That is a very interesting answer, Sophia. There is a certain logic to her response. The fact that the logic just escapes me completely doesn't alter the fact that she has something in mind. I'm going to ask you something quite simple now. I'm going to ask you to make a wish. Do you know what a wish is?
Yes. A wish is something you hope for. It doesn't come true.
Well, perhaps we can change all that. If you could wish for something that did come true, anything at all, what would you wish for?
What would I wish for?
Yes, Sophia. What would you wish for?
I would wish that I could fly like a bird, to soar over buildings and trees, to float on the wind and be carried far away, over mountains and lakes, over forests and rivers, to meet people in other villages, to see what the world was like, to know all the things that I shall never know, because I must always remain here in this place.
Sophia, that is the most beautiful wish I've ever heard. Don't you see what her wish means? To fly like a bird means to sever the bonds that chain her to ignorance. She wants to soar, to grow. She wants knowledge. And with every fiber of my being, from the very depths of my soul, I shall gather all my strength, patience, and dedication, and make this promise that I, Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky, shall make Sophia Zubritsky's wish come true.
If you could do that, schoolmaster, I would be in your debt forever.
She touches me so. Your daughter has such a sweet soul and such a pure heart. We must begin as soon as possible. Not another moment must be lost. I shall return in the morning at 8 o'clock sharp. What subject shall we begin our studies with, Sophia?
I should like to begin with languages.
Languages, of course. Languages it shall be, my dear sweet Sophia. And what language shall we begin with first?
Rabbit, I think.
Rabbit?
A very hard language, Rabbit. Hardly anyone speaks it anymore.
As long as she gets a few phrases, it's enough to begin with.
Yeah.
Yes, you're third.
Then I shall go to my room.
Watch how she gets up from the chair. Watch! Oh, you didn't see it. Sophia, do it again.
It's not necessary. She's already past sitting up from chairs.
They're so much smarter than in our day.
Until tomorrow, schoolmaster.
In all my life, I have never looked forward to a morning as much as tomorrow's.
I think you are the most beautiful school teacher, Master Tolchinsky, and I pray that you don't despair of Kolyanikov, and that you stay with us forever.
She found the door! She found the door!
Sophia's already. Linya, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm not even thinking what I'm thinking. What are you talking about?
I think our Sophia has taken a liking to the new schoolmaster.
If that is true, Dr. Zubrinsky, then standing before you is the happiest man on the happiest planet in the universe. Tell me, is she spoken for?
Spoken for?
Does she have any suitors? Any young men desperately in love with her?
We don't talk of such things.
Why not?
There's no one. No one at all. Not even him.
Him?
He didn't mean him. He meant someone else who isn't him.
There is someone.
promise that it wasn't I who told you it was him.
I promise never to tell.
Have you ever heard of Count Gregor of Kolyanchikov?
I can't say that I have.
You can't say that either? It's not that hard. Even women can say that.
Yes, yes, I can say it. Who is he?
He's one of them, the ones who put the purse on us.
You mean Yosekovich?
Last in his line.
Tell me about him and Sophia.
He proposes marriage to her twice a day.
Twice a day?
6:15 in the morning, 7:20 at night.
He cares for her that much?
He only cares about avenging his ancestors. If a Yosekovich marries a Zabriskie, then they'll be satisfied and the nurse will be over.
Does Sophia care for him?
She said no to him for many years, but I'm afraid the poor girl's going to give in sooner or later. She'd like to sleep late just one morning.
What kind of man is this Count Yosekovich?
You know, like the rest of us.
You mean he is cursed as well?
He still is in Kolyanchikov too. He's not permitted to leave here either.
I understand. If I have a rival, I am more determined than ever to break this curse. God bless you both for your faith in me. Tomorrow, the education of Sophia Zabritsky begins. Oh, and all my excitement, I forgot to ask. What about lodgings?
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll be quite comfortable here.
No, I mean, yes, of course. Goodbye.
Master Kolchinsky! Please, ask it again. Ask us the question. It makes us feel important.
Yes, certainly. What is the purpose of man's existence?
I'm all choked up again. I'm sorry I asked.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know. I think I know the answer.
To the purpose of man's existence?
What are you talking about?
It's true. The first time I heard the question, I didn't quite understand it. But then suddenly something came to me. I know my limitations, but still, well, I think I know the answer.
Tell me, Dr. Zabritsky. Tell me what you think the answer is.
I think it's 12.
12?
I'm wrong. I can tell by the look on your face. 14.
I think you missed the point.
It's less than 100. Even I know that. Even I'm not that stupid. 83, 42.
We'll discuss it when we get to philosophy. Don't think about it. Get some sleep. Until tomorrow. Good night. 56. 12?
Why couldn't you leave well enough alone? Why must you have answers? Aren't questions beautiful enough?
12?
So what if I was right? We could have sold the answer and made a fortune.
That's it. I'm leaving now, so I'll say goodbye. I was going to stay and try to break this curse. But when he said 12, I knew it was time to go. What I must do now is try to forget Sophia. I must.
Schoolmaster!
Sophia, where are you?
Down here! I had to see you once more!
In the cold night air? Without a wrap? You'll catch a chill.
Oh, I never catch a cold.
You don't?
I'm trying. I just never learned how to do it.
Be grateful. Some things are not worth knowing.
I know that something has happened a long time ago that has prevented me from knowing what happened a long time ago. If only you knew me the way it might have been, instead of the way I am.
But if you are not the way you are, then I may never have come here to help you to become the way you might have been. Careful, you're starting to think like her.
Could you ever care for someone who never became the way they might have been?
Could I ever care for someone who never? Yes, I see what you're getting at. I see what you mean. Yes, I could. I would. I have. I shall. I will. I do.
Is that rabbit you're speaking? Follow.
It sounds like gibberish. It's because you do that to me, Sophia. When thoughts come from the heart, they sometimes trip over the tongue.
Then I must watch where I walk when you speak. I'm still. Everything depends upon tomorrow.
And if not tomorrow, then the tomorrow after tomorrow. And all the tomorrows for the rest of my life. If that's what it takes.
No, it all rests on tomorrow. If we fail, we shall never see each other again.
Never see
see each other again? What do you mean?
I never know what I mean. I do have thoughts, but they seem to disappear once they reach my lips.
If I ever reached your lips, I would never disappear.
Would you like to kiss me?
With all my heart.
No, I meant with your
And
lips.
even better. And even better suggestion.
Hurry, hurry!
As soon as I figure out this wall. Sophia, where are you?
Up here!
If only she were ugly, I'd be halfway home by now. Stay where you are. I'll come to you.
All right.
After a while, you get the hang of it.
Here I am.
My kiss, sweet Sophia.
Felt a strange flutter in my heart.
So did I.
You felt a strange flutter in my heart as well? How alike we are! Yet your hair's so much shorter than mine. I must go. I'm about to fall asleep, and I want to get to bed in time.
I know the dangers of loving such a simple soul. It would mean a lifetime of sweet, blissful passion and very short conversations at breakfast. I'd best find some comfortable lodgings.
Is that you?
I beg your pardon?
Were you responsible for making that dreadful noise?
Oh no, Snetsky, that was thunder and lightning. It's caused by extreme atmospheric pressure in the skies above us.
Well, whoever it was is going to get Count Yusekovich very angry at us.
Count Yusekovich?
He's the one that lives on top of the hill. Every time he hears that noise, he throws water down on us.
No, Snetsky, that's rain. Rain.
Umbrellas! Beautiful new umbrellas. Get them before he throws the water.
Yenchna, no one throws water. That's rain from the skies, caused by a buildup of condensed moisture.
You can tell that to these fools, but I used to be a substitute teacher. Umbrellas!
Excuse me, would either of you know of a place to stay?
What's going on? What's all the racket?
I knew it. I knew he'd throw water down on us today. Every time I wash my cow, you know he's going to throw water.
Uh-oh, time for Count Yusekovich to propose again.
This could be the day. One yes from her, we could all be smart again.
You mean you want Sophia to marry him?
Not unless she wanted to, but it would be nice to remember my first name.
But that's a terrible sacrifice to ask of Sophia. Surely you wouldn't ask that of her.
That's a sacrifice? To live in the house up on the hill, to have little macaroons whenever you want, to have a maid brush your teeth in the morning?
But does she love him?
I beg your pardon?
Does she love him?
We don't have any.
You don't have any what?
Love! It's part of the curse.
I don't understand.
I hear him coming. You'd better leave, schoolmaster. He doesn't like anybody
Wait,
around.
you haven't told Yenchna. Is it true that there is no loving Kolyenchikov?
I wouldn't know. My late husband's been gone for almost 14 years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's a long time to be late. I wish you were dead.
I'm breaking out in a cold sweat. The possibility of losing Sophia terrifies me. I'm going to eavesdrop.
Sophia! Sweet Sophia! Time to wake up, everyone! Time to get close to...
She's asleep.
Perhaps a stone will
Yosefovich. He's come to propose to Sophia.
She's busy throwing water on the drapes. They're on fire.
The drapes are on fire?
I had to light something. I couldn't find my candle.
Papa, what's going on?
Did we wake you, my dear?
No, I was reading about the light of the drapes.
I must be crazy to marry into this family.
Count Yosefovich is here to propose to you. Go ahead, Count Yosefovich.
Can we be alone?
No, I think Sophia should hear this too.
Very well. Will you marry me, Sophia?
I'm sorry, Count Yosefovich, but marriage is a very great step, and I did not wish to make it while I do not have the intelligence to know what I'm stepping into. Good night, sir. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Good night, son.
Clean out the drapes.
I do not give up easily. I will be back in the morning.
Good night, Grace. Watch what you're doing. You're burning my mustache.
Heaven for in-laws is a curse. Worse than the curse.
Pray God it never happens.
Who's that? Who's there? Come out, I say.
Oh, forgive me, sir. I was just passing by. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Leon
I
Stefan.
know who you are. You're the new schoolmaster who's come here in a pathetic attempt to break the curse of Kalashnikov.
As I just witnessed your pathetic attempt to win Sophia.
Everyone's a critic. The curse can only be broken is if you can educate her, which you can, or if she marries me,
Which apparently she won't. Why don't you pursue some other girl?
because Sophia's so beautiful. Have you seen the other girls in the village? They look like me.
For a man so powerful, you seem to have an inordinate lack of self-esteem. I am sorry for you. Good day, sir.
Not good day. One day.
I beg your pardon?
Were you not aware that if, at the end of one brief day, you've not succeeded to raise her intellect, you must be gone from our village? To remain for 1 second past the allotted time means you'll fall victim to the curse yourself. I love that part.
I don't care. Threaten me all you want, sir, but I will never leave. To be quite honest, I love Sophia Zubritsky.
Love? There's no love in Kalashnikov. It's all part of the curse.
You mean Sophia cannot love me?
You have 1 day to find out, sir. 25 measly hours.
24.
What?
There were 24 hours in a day.
I believe you're thinking of February, sir.
But is it true? If I cannot teach Sophia to think in 24 hours, she may never be able to love me?
Leon,
Sophia, are you all right?
I must talk to you someplace where we'll not be seen.
Anywhere you say.
Can you meet me here?
Here? Yes, when?
Now!
Now? Yes, of course, that's where I am.
Come here, hurry, Leon, hurry. It's of the utmost importance. I overheard your conversation with the Count. I cannot be taught. You must leave Polyanchikov at once.
Never without you.
Then take me with you.
But the curse.
It cannot be broken. Well, we can live together in the swamp and eat brown roots, and I will become old and ugly and more stupid and more ignorant and never love you. But at least we'll be together.
perhaps not to be loved, but to know what it is like to give her love to another. I think I've wandered into a very special place. I love Yenchina. I love Snetsky and Mishkin. And yes, even Count Yosekovich. All of them. Oh God, give me the strength to break this curse. And to get up and down this balcony. Oh, by the way, I urge you all to give the matter some thought yourselves. I have no wish to alarm you, but you are, after all, sitting within the boundaries of Koyenchikov. Therefore, I wish us both the best of luck. Tomorrow, Sophie, I can't take any more news tonight. Do you know what time it is?
10 to 6.
8:15?
Quarter to 9.
We don't know how to tell time.
10:20, 11:40. Is there something there you like?
You don't understand. understand. The Count said I had only 24 hours to remove this curse after I arrived in Koyenchikov. I arrived yesterday morning at exactly 9 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now. That means I only have an hour left. That doesn't even leave me an hour. I just wasted an entire minute telling you how much time I haven't got left. Dear God, help me, dear Lord.
What a shame. You just missed him. We finished services 2 minutes ago.
Get Sophia, we can't lose another moment. Hurry, I beg of you.
Listen, I hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Papa. Good morning, Schoolmaster.
She got all 3 right. This is going to be her day, I know.
And looking more radiant than ever.
Where shall we sit?
Doctor, with all due respect, I need Sophia's full concentration this morning. I must ask the parents to leave the room.
By all means, we'll see that you're not disturbed. Thank you. Goodbye, Sophia.
Goodbye, my little angel.
Do as the schoolmaster tells you.
We'll be praying for you every minute.
Now, schoolmaster, if you succeed, rap on this window 3 times, followed by 2 short ones.
Followed by 6 long ones.
Now, if you fail, rap quickly 7 times.
Followed by 3 times slowly.
Now, if you want,
Will you
run.
please leave?
We're going. We're going.
I can feel it in my bones.
He can hear you. Lower your voice.
I'm a mother. I know about this. Why do you look taller than me lately?
Sophia, last night I decided that the task before us was one step beyond impossible. I knew that I would fail and that I had to leave Koyenchikov like all those who failed before me. But today, looking in your eyes, I know that there is no life for me without you. Therefore, we must not think of failure. We cannot afford to despair. Only a miracle can save us, Sophia. And with a majestic, supreme effort, we must try to make that miracle happen.
What is a miracle?
A miracle is a wish that God makes. You are a miracle, Sophia.
You mean God wished for me?
In one of his most sublime moments. Now then. This is a primary book of mathematics. It's used to teach very small children very simple problems of arithmetic.
Do you think it's too advanced for me?
Oh, I hope not. We can't go back any further than this book. Now let's begin. 1 is the figure, the symbol, the word for a single item. 1 finger, 1 Sophia, 1 Leon, 1 book. Now then. I'm holding up 1 finger. Now I'm holding up a second finger. 1 plus 1 is 2. Would you repeat that for me, Sophia?
Which part?
1
1
plus 1
plus 1
is 2.
is 2.
Yes, we're making headway. Slow, invisible headway. Are we ready to go on?
Yes. History, please. I hope I can master it as well as I have mathematics.
Well, I honestly don't think we've conquered mathematics yet. There are problems that could come up. Let's continue. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Am I finished with 1 plus 1?
You are if you remembered the answer.
I remembered it before. Is it necessary to remember it again?
Of course it's necessary to remember it again. It's necessary to remember it for always.
You mean you will always be asking me what 1 plus 1 is?
No! Once you tell me the answer, we can move on to other things like 1 plus 2 and 1 plus 3. But if you can't remember what 1 plus 1 is, then the answer to 1 plus 2 is meaningless.
Do you know how much 1 plus 1 is?
Certainly.
Then why is it necessary for me to know? Certainly, if you have such esteem and affection for me, you will always tell me the answer whenever I ask you.
But I won't always be around to tell you. You have to know for yourself, in case other people ask you.
But no one here ever asks questions like that. Even if I told them, they wouldn't
they are cursed with ignorance, and we are trying to lift that debilitating affliction.
You're getting angry with me. What's the point of being educated if you get angry? When you didn't ask me such questions, you always said the loveliest things to me. Is this what it's like to be intelligent?
No, Sophia. It is I whom not being intelligent. It is frustration and impatience that drives me to such crude behavior. Forgive me? Let's start from the beginning. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
No! Don't repeat the word repeat. Just repeat the part before I say repeat. Now watch me carefully. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
What were you like as a little boy?
What was I like as a little boy?
Shouting again.
I was inquisitive, probing, wondering why we were put on this earth and what the purpose of man's existence
The
was.
purpose of man's
Sophia, I've had
existence.
enough of that. You must stop asking me questions. Our time is nearly gone.
Then how am I to learn?
You must answer what I ask, not what you want me to answer.
Then I will learn only what you want me to know. Why can't I learn what I want to know?
Because what you want to know is of no practical value. What I want to teach you is acceptable knowledge.
Is knowing what you were like as a little boy not acceptable knowledge?
Of course not. It's of no significance at all.
But it's much more interesting than that which is significant.
But I'm not trying to interest you. I'm trying to educate you.
I know. But while you failed to educate me, you never failed to interest me. I find that very significant.
There is nothing like the logic of an illogical mind. Let's try this one more time.
She must be speaking rapid like a buddy now.
How much longer is this going to take? I haven't sold a bagel all morning.
Good morning, Dr. Zabriskie.
What's going on?
I think he's teaching her gymnastics.
Dr. Zabriskie, I have a urgent letter for Schoolmaster Tolchinsky.
Quiet, please. This is a school zone.
But it's an urgent letter, so I only went to 3 wrong houses first.
Can't you see? Bring it back later.
I don't like the way it's going. I just don't like the way it's going.
Let us pray.
Yes,
Let us pray that this young man will deliver us from bondage. Let us ask for his blessing. Very religious on this side and semi-religious on the other. Quiet. Quiet, everyone. The schoolmaster would like to speak. Please, Lord, let this be the answer to our prayers.
Amen.
Oh, women!
Is my daughter, empty or full?
She is the same as always. I have only moments, so I must ask it quickly, because I may not have the intelligence to ask it later. Because of my deep, unbounded devotion for your daughter, Sophia, I should like to ask for her hand in marriage.
Marriage?
I ask this now while I still love her, because in a few minutes, I may not know the meaning of the word. When the clock in the church steeple strikes 9, I hope you will have an answer for me.
A very nice young man. I'll say that. Very ambitious. Lenya, what do you think?
If the man can't break a simple curse, how's he going to put bread on the table?
And what about Tremble?
Who?
Tremble, you know, up on the hill. The one who throws the water.
Michigan's right. It's his curse. He would never permit such a marriage.
Wait, there is a chance. If a Kolyanchikavite marries a stranger, wait, before he becomes a stranger, yeah, then he is free to take her away from here.
I didn't know that.
It was added to the curse 2 years ago to make it more exciting.
You'd never see your daughter again, but you would know that she was happy and getting smarter every day.
Oh, give it, doctor! Give her your permission! You don't give it to her, give it to me!
It's a decision. And I can't make decisions. I know. Let's leave it to God. Let's let God make the decision.
having my last thoughts. One final pleasurable moment of reason.
Then I was brave. A wish is something you hope for that doesn't come true.
Oh, Sophia, I'm sorry. I cannot help you to soar over the mountains and rivers, but I will not leave you. I will stay here for the rest of my days, not basking in the light of your beauty, but cowering in the darkness of my own ignorance. For that is the measure of my esteem and affection for you.
I would do anything to save you from this calamity. Anything! Oh, run, Leon! Run for your life! There are ignorant girls in other villages you can learn to love!
Sophia, listen to me and remember this forever. I love you with all my heart.
Listen, their church bell.
I may never say these words again.
The time is up.
Savor it, Sophia. Keep the memory of what I say.
Her last chance to marry. I know the feeling.
The way I gaze lovingly into your eyes as I do now.
Say, husband, give them permission to marry quickly.
All the love I would have given you in a lifetime has been compressed into this final instant.
Yes, I'll give it. I'll go in there and give it right now.
Goodbye, Sophia. I do not love you long, but I love you well.
9 o'clock, kettles well.
Is he stupid? I gotta see this. Is he stupid? I can't see.
Wonderful news, Master Kitchen.
Mama, Papa, the schoolmaster has something to say. Let us all listen. Leon, didn't you want to say something?
Yes, but you said we should all listen.
I've seen before. It's the same one you've got on your face.
No, I meant that we will all listen while you tell us what you have to say.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Actually, I don't have much to say.
There's no fool like a new fool.
Young man, do you still want to marry my daughter?
Marry your daughter? Oh, no, sir. You do me too great an honor.
I knew he'd never make it when he bought the white fish from me.
All right, break it up, break it up. Move along, you've all seen an indie poop before. Move along.
I better say one if you guys okay. Oh, I'm so hungry.
If you ever want the surgeon letter, just let me know. Not like anything in your life is urgent anymore.
Did you make us a salad for dinner tonight? I'll go in the garden and plant some vegetables.
So, young man, what are your plans now that everything's fallen apart from the top? Young man,
Oh, I'm not sure. This lack of thought will take some getting used to.
you might want to try politics. You sound very well suited for it.
Oh, no, this is an old suit. If I went into politics, I would need all new clothes.
This is really just one doctor's opinion, but when you catch a curse, you really catch a curse. Don't stay up too long, Sophia. I'd like you to go up on the roof later and take the canary for a walk.
Sophia, I'm sorry. Weren't we in the middle of a lesson when the clock began to strike? What were we saying?
You said that you loved me and I should savor it and keep it as a memory. Because soon you would not love me ever again. Do you not love me now, Leon?
Love? I'm not quite sure I know what that word means. Perhaps if I kissed you, would you like that?
With all my heart.
No, I meant with your lips.
I know it's friends. Oh, Leon. The less you know, the better you kiss.
And the better you kiss, the more brilliant I become. Oh, Sophia, look at me. Look at me and tell me what you see.
A very good kisser, dirtying my father's furniture.
No, Sophia. You see a man of intellect, inspired by love. I am not cursed. I still have my intelligence. I only pretended to be stupid.
You pretended to be stupid?
Yes.
That doesn't sound very intelligent to me.
It will soon, Sophia. I promise.
But the curse.
It had no effect effect on me. Oh, I was plenty worried, I admit, especially when the clock struck 9. But when nothing happened, I suddenly realized you can't be cursed unless you permit yourself to be. Kolyenchikov's lack of intelligence was self-inflicted, caused by the fear and guilt and relinquishing of their own self-esteem to a tyrannical power. Do you understand?
Everything but the explanation.
If a parent tells you you are naughty from the day you are born, you will grow up thinking that you are a worthless human being. And from the day you were born, you were told that you were all stupid. Now do you understand?
Not as well as before.
I know that telling you doesn't change it. You must be shown. When I was standing there, I suddenly became inspired. I hit upon a plan that will break this curse and save you from Yosekovich.
What is it?
You will marry Yosekovich.
Are you still pretending to be stupid?
No, Sophia. I don't mean Count Gregor.
Oh, thank goodness. You had me frightened half to death.
You will marry me. I will be Yosekovich. Do you understand?
Don't ask me that question anymore.
Trust me, Sophia. The wedding will take place tomorrow. Tomorrow the curse will be lifted. Tomorrow you will be intelligent. Tomorrow you will love me, Sophia.
I'm so excited, Leon. Tonight I will clear all the nonsense out of my head to prepare for all the knowledge that will be coming in. I love rearranging things.
The plan begins. I must find Count Yosekovich.
Was he just talking about me? You like him, don't you? Admit it. I would give up all my wealth and power if I could be the hero. I wouldn't have to wear his dumb hat. People would applaud when I come on. You're not listening to me. All you care about is getting those two kids together. I hope it's raining when you leave.
Oh, good day, Count Yosekovich. Do you remember me? something Tolchinsky?
Listen to this conversation. What is something?
I couldn't help overhearing what you just said. I want you to know that even though I have lost most of my intelligence, all of my intelligence, that does not leave me without some feeling. It pains me to know that being disliked makes you so unhappy.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. You don't even like me either. Do you?
Well, I don't dislike you.
But you like me.
No, not much.
You see?
Because you never do anything redeeming. Why not?
Oh, I don't know. I was brought up that way, I guess. My father taught me, ever since I was a little boy, that if you want to hold your power to these people, you must never be nice to them. Always be comparing from them.
Did you like your father?
Well, he was alright, I guess.
You didn't like him, did you?
I don't tell anyone. I was old. I tried to crawl away from home.
Here you are. Then the answer to being liked is by doing something redeeming. Isn't there something good you could do for the village?
You mean like a barbecue?
Well, that's a start. But I was thinking of something on a much grander scale, like lifting the curse.
How can I? It won't be lifted unless Sophia marries me.
Or another Yosekovich,
There is none. Unless a line.
unless you had a son.
But I'm not even married. I may be a villain. I do not fool around. Maybe that's why I'm so unhappy.
You don't have to be married. You can adopt a son.
Adopt a son? Who?
Me.
You?
I'm single, available, ready and willing. I'm not very intelligent, but I will be as soon as the curse is lifted.
I've always wanted a son. So I want to take a fishing trip.
I've never really had a father.
I believe it's really like anything.
That's okay, Dad.
They would like me, wouldn't it?
They like you now. Look at their faces. They're smiling at you, even up there.
Yeah, I see. Oh, God bless you. You don't know what this means to me.
Then let us go sign the adoption papers and notify Sophia's family. Are you ready, Dad?
Let me just watch them smiling at me again. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Maybe we can have lunch together next week. Until then, you're all invited to my son's wedding. The first thing I'm gonna do is have your shoes off.
I was thinking of gold.
Doesn't Mrs. Zubritsky look beautiful?
Isn't it bad luck for the wedding for the bride to see the postman before the wedding? Since Slavich, after 200 years, the curse will finally be gone.
I just had a terrible thought. What's that? Well, suppose they finally lift the curse, and I find out I was really dumb in the first place.
They're coming! Quiet, everyone! I have a sponge cake in the oven.
Remember, if I still appear to be stupid, I'm only pretending. It's all part of the plan.
You must be very proud of him.
Yes. He's been my son for 10 minutes. And he hasn't given me a moment of trouble.
Linya, doesn't Sophia look beautiful?
There, but for me goes her.
I hope she remembers to leave me your change of her dress.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the joining of two souls in holy matrimony. Now, it is only the goodwill and generous benevolence of our dear friend, the Count, that makes this blessed union possible.
Thank you, Count!
Now, will the groom step before me?
That's you, my kind.
Oh, so and will the bride step before me?
No, Sophia, the bride! The bride!
What's the matter with you?
Leon, your plan was brilliant.
Thank you, Sophia.
And who? And who giveth away this bride?
I give away this bride.
And why do you give away this bride?
Because he asketh me for her, I noddeth my head, and he taketh her.
Do you, Leon, son of Count Gregor Mikhailovich Bernatsky Fyodor Yosekovich?
You don't have to do it today. It's a holiday.
Oh, thank you! Very kind! How nice of you!
Do you, Leon, take Sophia to heaven to hold from this day on? I have. No, I do.
You do?
No, you do.
He does. He will. Say it.
He does, he will. I said it.
I do. Just say I do.
My papa says I do.
I hate this curse, I swear.
And you, Sophia, take Leon in sickness and in health, for better or for worse, for as long as you both shall live.
I do. With a brain like that, she could have gotten anyone.
The ring, please.
I have it. The ring that Kazimir Yosefovich was going to place in the young Sophia 200 years ago.
What an onion!
Now, Leon, will you please place this ring on your left hand? No, No, for other than.
He's not going to be very handy around the house.
Now repeat after me, please. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee
Just the bride and groom thing, dear.
Well,
With this ring, I thee wed.
Now, before I pronounce this holy union, is there any among you today that have just cause or reason why Leon and Sophia should not be bonded in eternal wedlock? Well then, with the power invested in me as Chief Magistrate of the village of Kolyanchikov, I now pronounce thee
well, maybe there's one tiny little thing.
Do you have an objection to this marriage?
You bet I have. This boy's not my son. This son's not my boy.
What are you saying, Father?
You think I'm crazy? Why should I give up this cute little brains like her?
But the adoption papers.
They were false. You trusted me so much, you didn't even read them. Here's the Dutchess proof. According to these, I didn't adopt him. I divorced him. We're not father and son. We're no longer husband and wife.
Dear God, my daughter almost married a divorced woman.
Leon, is this part of the plan?
No, Sophia, I'm sorry.
But fear not, dear friend. I may be a venomously treacherous snake, but there will be a wedding.
My daughter will not marry an imposter.
An impostor, no, but a secretary, yes. You'll pledge your daughter's hand, your doctor, to your secretary. A pledge once given must be honored.
That is the law. I helped write it myself.
It's true, I even voted for it.
You cannot do only the true to secretary here.
Leon, will you not object to this marriage?
What can I do, Sophia? I'm helpless.
Come on. I haven't all day.
Let's get it over with. There's been a hotel room booked for this honeymoon for 200 years.
I'm sorry, daughter. With all my heart, truly sorry.
At least you'll get better dinners at his place.
Dearly beloved, we
Who
are
did
gathered
that part? I do. Ask her. She's the one.
And you, Sophia, take Count Gregor to heaven to hold from this day on.
Say it, darling. You'll be rich and smart. It's better than happiness.
Goodbye, Leon. Goodbye forever. I do.
Then with the power invested in me as Chief Magistrate of the village of Kolyanchikov, I now
Wait a
pronounce-
minute. You didn't say the other part.
What other part?
The part if anybody objects, and I object.
On
What's
what
that?
grounds?
On the grounds that I didn't receive my urgent letter yet.
What kind of grounds is that?
I have an urgent letter for Schoolmaster Tolchinsky.
For me?
Whatever could it be?
Answer ceremony when I read the letter.
I can't. It's against the law.
It's true, I even voted for it.
Bad news, I'm afraid. My uncle and still remaining relative has just died in Moscow, leaving me nothing but all his debts.
When you're going downhill, it's faster at the bottom.
He said he blamed all his misfortunes on the selfish and vindictive character of his distant relatives, and that even changing his name to Tolchinsky never helped him escape destiny's finger.
What was his name before Tolchinsky?
Yosekovich.
Uh-oh.
His distant relatives will hunt you every time.
Leon, do you realize what this means?
No, what?
He will soon enough. Schoolmaster, take your place next to my daughter. This time she'll marry the right one.
Come on, I don't want to spend the rest of my life marrying this girl.
It didn't say that at all. It's a bill from my former college saying I still owe them for last year's tuition. The bomb in their minds, and I'll pray God for the explosion.
Places, everyone. Are we ready?
Ready!
Do you, Leon?
I do.
Do you, Sophia?
I
Now, if there's anyone here who objects...
No one objects!
Going once, going twice, going 3 times, that's it. I now pronounce thee man and wife.
I have never heard a noise like that all my life. Oh, my head just cracked open.
Like what?
Like my head just cracked open. Oh, I'm afraid to ask.
Go ahead, ask it.
But what if we're wrong?
And what if we're right? Ask it, ask it.
Cat?
Cat. C-A-T. Cat.
Dog!
Dog. D-O-G. Dog.
Oh my God, it's a miracle!
Miracle. M-I-R-A-C-L-E. Miracle.
Yeshta, 7 and 5.
12.
And 12.
24.
And 48.
72. Name 5 world capitals.
Athens, Bucharest, Cairo, London, and
You can do it!
Constantinople.
The quality of mercy is not strained. It falleth from heaven like the gentle rain.
That was beautiful. Did you make that up?
I think so. Where else would it have come from?
I feel funny. Weak in the knees. A dizziness in my head.
It's all right, my dear. It's just from your blood pulsating from all the excitement. Sometimes that can cause your adrenal glands to over-secrete, resulting in a sudden rush to the head.
I never knew you were such a brilliant doctor.
I'm just an average doctor, my dear. I worry about you because I love you.
And I love you, Nikolai. Even when I couldn't say it, in my heart I knew I loved you.
Leon, are you now as you were before I became what I am?
I am more than I have ever been or dreamed could be possible.
I love you, Leon.
Adore you, Sophia.
You mean it's over? The curse is over?
See for yourself, Countbreaker.
Land. I should have put my money in land. You can never go wrong with real estate.
Well, that all depends, of course, on the political situation. With the Tsar's government, land reform is a very delicate issue.
Well, we may all be smart, but we still gotta eat. By the way, do you ever remember your first name?
Let me tell you, it's the most noble and unique name you've ever heard.
Such brilliant conversation. All my power to them is gone.
Power is a useless weapon over the light, Countbreaker. We are all equal citizens here in Holy Chicago.
You mean men are all equal citizens. Women have been subjugated long before there were any curses.
Linya, you know I love you, but that's a very rocky point of view. But dear,
It was your faith and courage that won over ignorance.
No, Sophia. It was your pure heart and trusting soul that gave me that faith and courage. It was love that destroyed this curse, not my puny efforts.
I do not wish to argue the point. I just think you should allow me room to express my own views.
I welcome your views, Sophia. I just think that you should have all the information before you become so adamant.
Well, Schoolmaster, got your wish.
Yes, and what about you, Count Yosefovich? What are your plans now that you are intelligent?
All thanks to you. I have to work for a living. Well, cousin, may I wish you a long and happy marriage.
Yes, and may I wish the same good fortune to you.
Please. I've been cursed once in my life. I know what I want.
You do that now.
When you think of it, it's not such a bizarre story after all. Be honest. Haven't you all come from met someone in your life who came from a place like Kolyanchikov? An aunt, an uncle, a neighbor, your boss? Of course, once the curse was lifted, we became like any other small town or village, in any other part of the world, susceptible to all the ups and downs of normal life. Take the magistrate, for example. After 2 more years in office, greed got the better of him, and he was convicted for taking bribes for political favors. He served 2 years in jail and eventually sold his memoirs for a fortune. Mishkin gave up the postal service and became a writer. He wrote a 600-page story about the curse of Kolyanchikov and sent it off to a publisher. Unfortunately, it got lost in the mail. Yenchna, a shrewd businesswoman, put all her money into real estate and now owns 17 houses in Kolyanchikov, including Count Gregor's. And as an investment for the future, she bought land in 6 other towns that had curses on them. Slavich, with her life savings, bought 4 more bakeries in a town that only needed 1 and went bankrupt in a month, confirming her greatest fear that, with or without a curse, she didn't have much brains. Snetsky, with her newly acquired intelligence, found her sheep, gathered her wool, and became a wealthy philanthropist. Count Yusekovich, he became more and more lovable. Studied theology and is now the local monk. During the drought season, he goes up on a hill and prays to God to throw water down on us. My dear mother-in-law, Mrs. Yubritsky, finally found a voice of her own. She became the first woman mayor of Kolyanchikov and eventually consul governor of the northern Ukraine sector. Her husband sees her by appointment only. Dr. Zubritsky became one of the finest doctors in all of Russia. He became the personal physician of the royal family and was recently elected to the Academy of Sciences. However, he still has trouble opening up jars. As for Sophia, she was, and still is, a miracle. Not that we don't have our differences, not that all our days are blissfully happy, but she has this wisdom that can never be found in books. She has in turn become my teacher, and I have learned that there is no power on earth, evil or otherwise, that can destroy a pure heart of devoted love. As for me, I remained a schoolmaster and dedicated my life to the education of the unenlightened. After all, there are so many Kolyanchikovs in the world. Our director, without him, our sound technician. Most of all, you guys, you couldn't have done it without you. Thank you very much.
Hello there, and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our play tonight. This was our 5th show. Tomorrow night is our final show. And I must say, tonight's audience was very good, very responsive to a lot of the jokes. As you see, there's still a lot of people still here. in a series of I don't know how many tapes we're going to do. Hope you enjoy it. This was a 1992 production of Fools. Good night.
Hi, this is a great play. My daddy and mommy and everything. I'm just so excited.
Great job, you two! Oh, thank you, but I want to give thanks to everybody that was in this play and that made these lovely, beautiful sets, that worked so hard that we can never do it without you.
Thanks for
Thank you!
I enjoyed this. This is a great experience.
As you know, we were the best actresses of the night. Yes, we were. We had to. We were ripping. What can I say? We know what we're doing. We were so good. We're actresses. We're actresses. What do you think? You can't expect anything more. Who is this? I don't know. It's so stupid. I don't know. I don't want to know. Yeah. We'll leave it later.
Eric's gonna kiss me.